Hey, what's going on? It's Brandon with BL Outfitters. I was driving on the freeway and I saw a lake right off of the freeway right here. So I thought, you know what? Let's stop and check it out. And this is what I'm currently looking through to see if I can find a way down there. So let's see if we can hike our way down to it. Trying to watch where I step. Not looking forward to stepping on a snake. Just wearing on clouds right now. Was not planning on doing all this when I left the house. It's a much more clear path here. All right, so let's go down and take a look. I see some movement on the top of the water. So I'm gonna guess there are fish here. So we'll stay a little further back. And let's make a couple casts here. I'm using the BFS setup. Custom designed to this rod. I had a rod maker friend of mine do it for me. It's not very, the water's not very wide. Let's take a look here. Oh, we're getting a hit. Whatever it is really tiny. All right, well, there are fish here. Followed me all the way up to the bank. Another small hit. Pretty stained water. Wishing I had a shorter rod. Do some. Get over here a little bit more so I can get a better cast. Ooh, haven't hit. All right, what we got? Oh, we got the bass. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Come in here, baby. All right. First bass of the mystery on the side of the Freeway Lake. Little fatty. All right. It was now worth it. Thank you, Mr. Bass. Head on back out there. Get a little bigger. All right, let's see where Mama is. Same spot. Let's see if he's got a friend over there. Ooh, another one. Come on up here. There we go, number 2. Same spot. I'd love to see it. Looking good. Healthy. Come on in. See you later. That is great news. This tree right here is really cramping my cast. Something little's on it right now. You can see the lure just popping. The bluegill hit. Another one. Smaller bluegill hits right there. This is my first season with this rod and reel setup. Not quite my first day. So I'm still got a lot to learn with it. Man, I like that spot. Pop. Pop. So I'm looking at the terrain. It looks like here to the left it's a lot steeper, so I guess that we're definitely on the deep side because I think this is the dam side. Well, I know this is the dam side, so we would assume we're on the deeper end here, and then that would be more. So the left is probably going to be a little bit deeper, and the right's going to be a lot more shallow. I think maybe we'll try and go left first. we'll work our way around here, and then we'll finish back up in the spot where we're at. So one more cast here. I'd like to get right in here between the bank and that tree. See if we can do it without getting hung up. Definitely without hooking myself. So we're gonna do the trick shot around the tree here. Nope. Not quite there. Let's try it one more time. A little bit better. Not quite what I was looking for though. I'm gonna be right up against the tree here. That was close. I want to be a little bit further. Yeah, this looks like off some kind of a spillway. It's a deer track here. There's a tennis shoe, I think. So I'm not the first and only. Let's see. I see some bluegill swimming. Maybe that's a bass. I see some fish swimming there. Right down here looks good. Looks like there's a pipe. Something behind me on this mountain is feeding down to this, which is pretty interesting. See quite a few bluegill. Does drop off. It's big, pretty big bluegill actually. Bunch of bluegill here. Oh, the sun is shining just perfect. I can basically see straight into the water. One's about to hit now. Pop. Yep. Ooh, right there, right on the bank. Right on the bank. Yep. Alright, sit still, baby boy. Oh, sorry, man. You broke off. It's the next one here. I'm trying to find a spot to toss you in. Alright. Number 3. Right on the bank. 2 feet from me. So far, every fish we've caught has been on the bank. So I probably should start throwing parallel to the bank. Call that a pattern. There we go. Got another one. Perfect. Right in the corner of the mouth. And in the belly. Alright, we got you, baby. Another good looking fish. This one's a little smaller than the last ones. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have to give you a little toss because I can't get to the water, but there you go. Thank you. So far, so good out here. Loaded up. This place is loaded up. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one to get back. Probably gonna hit one right here, though. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know how that wasn't a fish. A lot of times where you see that dark spot, the bass will be in those darker areas ambushing. Just that little bit of color change or structure change under the water will be enough. All right, let's see if we can get around this. Huh. Doesn't look good. Man, I see a school of bass right there. All right, let's see what we can do with this. There's a school of bass up against that tree. If I can get the lure up there without scaring them, pretty sure I'll get a top water hit. There you go. Bam. Right next to him. A little bit further back than I'd like, but some deer. Challenging me. Or challenging somebody out there. Oh, there's the cast right there. Boom. There's one right there. I knew it. Oh, he's off. No. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. Told you guys there was one right there. All right, let's see if we can get across. If not, we may wrap this video up. I wasn't able to fish the other side. That is basically a swamp. And I'm sporting my on clouds today. Damn, there's a whole ass twig in there. I'm sporting my on clouds today, so I was not prepared for that type of adventure. All right, here I am on the freeway. Made it back to the truck. I'll post a link in my description for the reel that I use. This is the kind of stuff you like, give me a thumbs up. Stay dangerous.